Christmas memories. I've been working so much lately, I can barely find the time to sleep. Yeah, I spend my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything.
Hey everyone, it's Sherelle from Crafty Girl Down South. And today, I'm going to be participating in a Christmas dessert collaboration. Now, the host of this collaboration is Tiffany from Smalltown 6. So if you're not already subscribed to her channel, please head over and show her channel support. Now, just a little bit about Tiffany. She does lots of recipes. She does meal plans, grocery hauls. She also does some decorate with me videos as well. So head on over to her channel and tell her that I sent you. And guys, if you're coming from Tiffany's channel or any of the other channels that are participating in the collab, I'd like to welcome you to my channel. I hope that you decide to stay. I do lots of decorate with me videos, home tours, hauls, anything of that nature. So if you feel like you would be interested in those types of videos, please consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to have you here. So let's get into this recipe. So we were asked to create a recipe or share a recipe that includes some of the holiday staple items like peppermint or chocolate. So this recipe is actually a recipe that I have not tried up until today. Now, I did get it out of my cookbook, and the recipe that I'm going to be using today is peppermint fudge. Now, because it's during the week and I don't have a lot of time to prepare, once I get off from work, I didn't have time to do something that was going to take a lot of prep. So the recipe that I chose, it does not require any baking. So I do have to prepare the fudge and the peppermint separately. So let's get into the items that I'll be using in the recipe. Okay, so this recipe calls for milk, cream cheese, vanilla extract, peppermint extract, cocoa, butter, a peppermint stick or some peppermint that you can crunch up. I think you need about 1/4 of a cup, and confectioner's sugar. Now, you will also need an 8 by 4 inch baking pan. I think mine is slightly larger, but I think it will work. So the first thing that we need to do, the recipe called for us to line our pan with foil, and then also the butter is used to grease our pan. So I'm going to go ahead on and grease my pan on the bottom and on both sides. And now that we've lined our pan, we're going to go ahead on and start combining the ingredients for the fudge. And I'm just going to use my hand mixer along with the standard mixing bowl. So I've added 2 ounces of cream cheese. And okay guys, now I'm going to beat my cream cheese until creamy. I didn't follow the instructions the last time and I beat everything together, but my ingredients didn't mix well because I should have creamed the cream cheese first. Now I'm adding 2 cups of confectioner's sugar. And guys, I am mixing between each ingredient because you want everything to kind of combine nicely. So this is just the first cup of confectioner's sugar. Now I'm going to do the same thing with the second cup because I want to keep it smooth. And right here, I just added 3 tablespoons of cocoa powder, and then I just mixed everything up again. I'm adding in a teaspoon of milk. So this is a 1/2 teaspoon, and I'm getting ready to add the other 1/2 teaspoon. and a half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And these are all of the ingredients for the fudge portion of the recipe. Now this recipe also calls for nuts, but my family doesn't like nuts, so I decided not to include that ingredient. So I'm going to go ahead on and combine everything and then place it in the pan to chill for 1 hour. And this is how it looks with everything combined. Looks pretty good. Okay guys, I ended up transferring the fudge from this larger Pyrex to this one. I think the recipe calls for 1 to 1 1/4 pounds. I didn't want to double it or triple it yet until I tried it, so I just did the single recipe, and it wasn't enough to fill this pan, so I placed it in this pan. But from the way that the fudge tastes, I can already tell you that I will be doing this again, making a larger amount. But for right now, I wanted to play it safe. So now I'm getting ready to start mixing the ingredients for the peppermint topping. Okay, so I added 2 ounces of cream cheese for the peppermint layer. And now I'm also going to get ready to add 2 cups of confectioner sugar. This is how it looks after it's creamed. And remember, you're supposed to gradually stir after you add each cup to help everything blend in together. Now I'm going to go ahead on and add 1.5 teaspoons of milk. So I've added the milk, and now I'm getting ready to add the 1/2 teaspoonful of peppermint extract. And then there's the peppermint extract. And guys, I have dust from confectioner sugar everywhere. And guys, I'm adding the final ingredient for the peppermint topping, which is 1/4 cup of chopped peppermints. This is how the peppermint topping looks, and guys, it is really good. I'm just waiting to place my peppermint topping over my fudge, but right now my fudge is firming up in the refrigerator, and then once I apply the peppermint topping to the top, it has to sit for another hour, and then I'll cut it out, and then I'm going to add it into these little mini peppermint baking cups, and then the final thing that you will see is the final result. Okay guys, this fudge has set for about an hour. It is firm now, and I'm going to add the peppermint topping.
I've been working so much lately.
And everybody, here is the final product. I love how the peppermint fudge turned out. I just have it staged around some faux desserts. And then I'd like to thank Tiffany again from Smalltown 6 for hosting this collab. It was a lot of fun. If you're new here from any of the other channels, I hope you consider subscribing to my channel. And I hope you enjoyed this video. And I just like to say happy holidays everyone, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
It's my time running around, keeping people pleased. But this is my favorite holiday. It's a chance to start over new, 'cause I missed you, so I'm letting go of everything but you. These are the good times with you. Baby, this year it's just gonna be you and me. Hang by the fire and chill. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, and I've been longing to hold you close. Forget about everyone else. Isn't this how it's supposed to be? Making our Christmas memories. Oh, oh. La 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 la, oh, oh, la 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 la, oh, oh, la 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 la, making our Christmas memories. I've been wrapping presents for you. I've been hanging marbles in the tree, and I lit my house with Christmas lights. So you should come back home to me. And when we wake up in the morning, I'm gonna play those carols that you love. We'll be singing all the melodies until